Welcome everyone back to the Futsal Champions Series. Jake George is tuning in here temporarily for Jared as he takes care of some in-arena business. But I am joined by Gerard. Gerard, real big game.
Some of the best technical skill on the Lansing City. We have a bad miscommunication here. Castaneda's going to have to do something special, and he's not able to come up with it. And within the first minute, it's going to be Midwest United. I believe that was number 10, Henry Lopez, coming away with that goal.
Yeah, it was a Midwest kick in there. Miscommunication with Oliver Timblow and Jeremy Kleppel.
Welcome to Game 9 of the Futsal Champions Series. Tonight, we see Lansing City host their first official home match against a familiar foe in Midwest United. Both teams are coming off of monumental victories from last week and look to keep momentum going through Week 5 of the season. Lansing City will be looking to dazzle their fans after a handful of highlight-worthy goals against their foes last week. Meanwhile, Midwest travels to Lansing Arena with their never-say-die attitude and inspiring play. Surely they'll be hoping to spoil Lansing City's opener tonight. Which of these FCS Titans will emerge victorious? Stay tuned to find out as Lansing City hosts Midwest United now. Seeing the back of the net, so I think that's going to apply again tonight, just in a different way.
And a great strike coming from number 3, Boris Lalik. He's able to find the post and therefore the back of the net after this. We take a look at it again, just finding that near post. And the second goal for Midwest United is on the board in just almost as many shots.
Yeah, that's just beautiful placement on that ball.
Tonight, this ball coming up to the pivot. Daniel DeLeon going back. Excellent play from Midwest United. DeLeon coming all the way back, finding, I believe that was number 6, Isaiah Meyer. We take another look at it. Oh, and really, we had number 17, Jeff Palmer, kind of snoozing on that one and gave that one up for Lansing City. But meanwhile, Midwest United has run their own counterattack. They don't have numbers, but they're able to sneak it by Ethan Castaneda. That's Eduardo Mendez putting up goal number 4 for Midwest United. This is getting out of control real quick for Lansing City.
Yeah, it's tough. We're losing some of the organization and structure in the back, and we're getting a 2-on-1 situation. There's not much Jeremy Kleppel can do there.
West United, they get it to the corner, and he found the near post. I believe that number 12, Pedro Aguillon. Tough angle there, and he threads it. Goal number 5 for Midwest United. Take a look at that.
Not quite able to see where Aguillon is placed, where his positioning is on that.
Quick transition, another easy one. Midwest United laying it on them tonight. Goal number 6. That's just number 3. Gonzalez looking up for Tresor Crispin. He's 1v1, got his back to goal. Makes the turn, a strike. It's in the back of the net for Lansing City. Tresor Crispin getting things going for Lansing City. They got one.
What incredible placement by Crispin. A great move, great positioning, opened himself up and unleashed a beautiful shot.
Going top shelf on that one. Jake, what did you think there, seeing that from the studio?
Well, much needed goal for Lansing, of course, and
he's going to take it. Here it is. A rocket into the back of the net. Tresor Crispin, 2 goals for him, 2 goals for Lansing City. It's 2-6. Lansing City down from Midwest. Here, about to take this one. Here's Alan Lemus. The strike into the back of the net. He beats Gonzalez. Goal number 7 for Midwest United. 2:10 to go. It's 7-2. Midwest on top. He has another corner. This one coming off of a half volley from Jeremy Kleppel. Crispin and Kleppel, goal number 3. We just saw another amazing goal in the Lansing City Arena.
What an incredible cross. The pass was perfect. The placement from Kleppel was perfect. you can tell that's something that they have practiced many times here in the Lansing City Arena.
Not afraid to be patient. But Palmer working with Nyasaba. His shot's going to be blocked by Vicario. Palmer on the finish. Lansing City get number 4 with 21 seconds to go. The effort from Jose Vicario, not quite enough. Lansing City adds another one to the tally. Take a look at the standings for the FCS this year. We haven't done this too much, but you can see Detroit Imperial on top there with 9 points. 3 wins in 3 matches. Now, keep in mind 2 of those were against Midwest. Midwest at the bottom of the table currently, 5 matches played, 5 losses. They've lost all their games nearly by double digits. And you can see tonight, it's Lansing City and Midwest United. They are in the middle of the table right now, both with 2 matches played, 3 and 4 points apiece, Midwest with the upper hand. So this game is a key part of how both these teams start the season, Jake.
Yeah, and make no mistake, it may be...
Oh, Kleppel with a nice stop there, counterattack, and he's going to blast it in the back of the net. Less than 30 seconds into this half, Kleppel makes it 5-7. Midwest is still on top.
One of the most beautiful aspects of futsal is the transitions from offense to defense. Kleppel stole the ball, and within 2 dribbles, he was already in position to score. To see that pace, to see it change that fast.
We're going to have another whistle. This game is starting to get a little bit chippy, a little bit physical. As we take another look at that one. Really, the whole way, contact. Kleppel with a shot. He puts it in the back of the net. Touch inside, right foot strike to the near post. He finds the way. Lansing City pull within 1. It's 6-7.
I know our production team can be a little biased in this arena with the best resume to do so, but did you guys think at the beginning of this game that we would see a 1-goal game this early in the second half?
The way it started, I didn't think so. It seemed like Lansing City coming off flat-footed, seemed like they didn't have, and really also Midwest, they seemed like a whole different team. You know, when they played Midwest last week, it seemed like they brought something different tonight. But here we are, 16:20 to go in half number 2. It's a 1-score game. Lansing City, they're... Of course, Midwest United players not in favor of that. They do help him up. A nice show of sportsmanship there from Henry Lopez. We'll take another look at that foul. Step in very clearly. No ball. And hits Trezor Crispain.
Going to do is to be more physical, because as we know in futsal, if you can't win with skill.
And this one from Kleppel, top shelf, upper 90 on the right, goal number 7. Lansing City pulls even.
Yeah, and that is an incredible display of skill. And as I was saying, City is showing a really high level of skill here in the second half.
We'll take another look at that. Kleppel had the keeper, Jose Vicario. And just like that, Jake, we are even with 15 to go.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. The first 15 minutes of this match, I thought, holy moly, Midwest is not afraid to hit the road and take some scalps. And right here, we almost see another one.
Boris Lalak.
Here comes United, and they're going to find the back of the net right away. Boris Lalik, his 3rd goal of the night, hat trick for him. And Midwest pull ahead 8-7. 10th save of the night. And a nice sliding one from David Saltzman, but they cannot deny him. Isaiah Meyer gets on the board again. Midwest United quickly adding 2 goals to their tally. They're up 9-7 now.
You know, Boris real big in that cautionary tale I mentioned earlier of that Ole comeback.
Whistle from the referee. Meanwhile, Midwest United with their own chance. Gonzalez got to turn that one away. It comes quickly back to him. And he watches that one go past him into the back of the...
Just an incredible display of effort from Saltzman. Sadly, Conrad's beaten in the 9-hole.
Looks like that one might have been an own goal. If we have a replay of that, we might be able to take a look. It looked like it glanced off of Kleppel before it went into the back of the net. Yeah, I do believe that went off of him. They got all 4 now. It looks like at least 3 players found a seat now. Kleppel with a strike. It is going to find the back of the net. Didn't think from the outset that one was going to find nylon, but it does. 8-11. Lansing City only down 3 now. Kleppel with his 5th goal of the night.
Well, Jake, you know how you break down the strategy when they clump in the middle? You bring it to the outside and you just shoot it from anywhere, because Jeremy was way out there when he fired that one.
From this spot for Midwest United. They're standing over it now, waiting for the whistle from the official. Looks like Kleppel and Lopez there sharing an exchange as well. And here comes the kick. And that one, a screamer in the top shelf. Nothing could be done about that. And Midwest United extend their lead back.
Have to play literally the entire court to make an impact.
And Saltzman, speaking of, finds the back of the net for Lansing City. Right on cue, it's number 3, David Saltzman. Pulls Lansing City to 9. They still trail by 3 with a minute to go. So Lansing City now with some new life. They're going to be 1 player up, and they're going to get goal number 1 just like that. And because of the goal, Midwest United are going to bring their lost player back in. But it's a 2-goal game, and we got thoughts from Jorge Saldanas about his thoughts on the game.
We have Jorge Saldanas here with us tonight. There were a lot of momentum shifts in the game. Jorge, tell us, how did you all pull out the win?
We went back to basics. I mean, we started off really well, build up off of that, and then going into the second half, started a little shaky, but got into it, scored our goals, and kept the game in our half.
There's a lot of physicality, a lot of argument, a lot of conversations. What are your thoughts?
That's the game. That's how it goes. When it's a tense game like that, it always gets like that. But I think we handled it well, and our players kept their cool for the most part, so I think we did well with it.
Well, great game, great effort, great result. Appreciate you taking the time. Thanks. All right, we got Jeremy Kleppel is going to be here in an interview. If you want to take it away, Jared, I'm going to pull Jeremy over, and I'll get right back to you.
All right, thanks, Gerard. We'll be waiting to hear from Jeremy Kleppel in just a moment. Lots of great thoughts from Jorge Saldanas as we wait to get Kleppel over here. Jake, give us some of your reflections on the game we just saw.
You know, Midwest has proven in 2 out of 3 games now when they've been put under quite a bit of pressure, these momentum swings I can't stop talking about, and you know, the adversity they've had to face in cases where momentum swings are not going their way, and they've handled that pressure extremely well. It's made a huge difference in the impact of their season. This could very easily be a much different position in the standings for Midwest. Their perseverance and their never say die attitude is such a exciting thing that's going to make them a fan favorite here on YouTube as people are watching along and getting to learn about FCS.
Gerard Escandy now is standing by with Jeremy Kleppel of Lansing City. Lansing City losing that one by a slim margin, 10-12. Gerard, let's hear the thoughts that Kleppel has on tonight's match.
All right, we're here with Jeremy Kleppel. It was a really intense game. You ended up with 5 goals. Tell us, how did you do it? How did you maintain composure? And what are your thoughts on the game?
I mean, the first 10 minutes of the game, you could see, I mean, we have some players missing, which is no excuse, but we were trying something different we hadn't tried before, and it absolutely didn't work. We went down 6-0. That's never something that you want. Absolutely, you don't want. And then we were able to slowly get back in the game, and you know, we didn't win, but I think it was a positive that we were able to show that, you know, if you take away that first couple minutes, I think that, you know, we played with a lot of quality, and that was good to see.
Yeah, it really was. There was a lot of physicality tonight. At many moments, there was a lot of frustration. Tell us your thoughts on just the level of physicality in the game tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I think games like this, you know, I'll refrain from one area of the game to talk about, which I think both teams agree, but, you know, the reality is futsal's a physical game. You have to stay disciplined. You have to stay aware of what's going on, tune in at all times, and you know, that was the biggest challenge for us. We had up and down moments because we didn't do that. And so, you know, going into the next game, this is something we need to fix. We're a young team, you know, which is good because our ceiling is higher. But you know, these roller coaster moments, we gotta fix and be more disciplined.
Well, the fans at home, the commentating crew, the video production crew, we really thank your effort today. Like, one of the things that we mentioned throughout the broadcast was the intensity and the energy level. Could you feel the intensity and energy from the crowd being reciprocated to what you all were given on the court?
Yeah, I mean, I think when you're down 6 and then you come back and tie it, it's a big deal, and everyone loves to see that. I think that the way that we play is it's exciting to watch. It's exciting to play. And futsal is one of those games that pretty much anybody that comes loves to see it because it's high intensity all the time, and there's never really a dull moment. So, this is pretty normal for a futsal game. This one a little bit different because of the comeback, and even though we lost, it was still a good showing, I would think.
Well, appreciate your time, Jeremy.
Thanks, guys.
Back to you, Jared.